As-Salaam-Alaikum. You may be seated, brother and sister. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and Merciful, to whom all praise is due, the Lord of all the worlds, who came to you and I in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, the Savior of we, the poor, lost, found, once slaves, so-called American Negroes.
That's right. Yes, sir.
I thank him for coming to us because I didn't know anybody else and I couldn't pray to nobody else.
Right.
I tried to pray to Jesus, but I didn't get any answers from him.
Yes, sir. Teach.
So
That's right.
I was glad to meet up with God in the person of Master Farad Muhammad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Brothers and sisters, I thank him for giving to us my brother,
Yes, sir.
the messenger Elijah Muhammad.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Thank him. Because there has never been one to come to us to teach us of self.
That's right.
Not until Master Farad Muhammad give us one.
That's right.
That's right.
Now, brothers and sisters, I'm not going to keep you here a long time. I hope.
Good dog.
We can give just a little sugar and a little water and make it sweet.
Yes, sir.
Then we can give a whole lot of water and no sugar,
Right.
put lemon in it and make it bitter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As it is written that there's two kinds of water, big bodies of water. One is salty and the other is fresh water,
That's right.
as we call it. So the salty water and the fresh water, they comes up together. They meet where they are.
Right.
And we find that in such meeting there is civilizations of water kind living in both water, fresh water and salty water.
Yes, sir.
And we live from them both.
That's right. Yes, sir. Teach.
So we love to have that which is good for us at all times.
That's right.
Since we were the creator, our God, black God, was the creator of both. He created the salty water and the fresh water, and he put a fresh fish in the fresh water and a salty fish in the salted water.
That's right. Listen.
So we was created from water, the very sources of life.
That's right.
Water. We can't live without it. Nothing that grows in the earth can live without water.
That's right.
Right.
So we are here today looking for water.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
We is a people that always wanted something for ourselves. Now the day has come
Yes, sir.
that you can get it.
That's right. Yes, sir.
And if we go on and get it, we will live happy, as a little story I used to read when I was in second grade. And they live happy. ever after.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
They live happy ever after. After the devil had been destroyed from
Yes,
among
sir.
us.
Yes, sir.
He's being destroyed now daily
That's right.
from among us. We
That's
can't
right.
integrate with him because death is on him.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Now, my dear beloved brother and sister, as you know, I like to read things to you.
Yes, sir.
I love to read what was given to me, what I was taught. I would say 3/3 of my life. From a small boy, I was in Christian church. I didn't know anything else. I didn't know anything else. I didn't know anything about a Buddha religion. I didn't know anything about that which was called Christians, because I didn't even know the word Christianity at that time. We said Christians. So I, being one that was reared up until the coming of Master Farad Muhammad, blind, deaf, and dumb to all facts of self and others. And I love to talk this to people who don't know.
Yes, sir.
I like to talk it to people who know.
Yes, sir.
But I get more joy and the best of feelings when I see people who never heard before.
Yes, sir.
Because when you see the people that have never heard before, it makes you feel good
Yes, sir.
for them to want to listen and hear what God Almighty have said.
Yes, sir.
Now, I want to say this to you who haven't seen me or heard me. I want to say to you that I am not here today so much for religion to teach you. You might want to hear it. Truthfully, I will teach it to you from day to day or certain days. I'll teach religion. But I want to teach to you yourself. I want you to know yourself. If you can ever learn yourself, you will know your religion. Because you are the maker, the creator of the heaven and the earth and what is between them both. Black man is the God of the whole universe. Black man. When you say Allah, you're calling yourself God.
Right.
Now, we don't say that all of us just makes up and we are the supreme being. No, we don't do that.
That's right.
There is one among us who is the supreme being. Not me. I'm supreme minister.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm
right.
not the supreme one.
Go ahead.
So, and being called the supreme minister I take that post because it was given to me in a mysterious way. When I went before the people, some of you here witness with me,
That's right.
I was going to say other words to them, and that's the word that came out of my mouth.
Yes, sir.
What the other word was, I can't remember now. And anyway, I said, I am the supreme minister of the Nation of Islam.
Yes, sir.
That's what came out.
That's right.
So anybody asks you that, you tell them, says it was revealed to him, and he spoke it.
Yes, sir.
When it was revealed to him, he spoke it, not knowing that he was going to even say those words when he came before the people. That's the way I got it. Now, the greatest thing of all in our teaching, excuse me, excuse me for a moment, please.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you for waiting. I have something that I got it. I don't never want to lose you, brother.
That's right.
He's too sweet
That's right.
and too good
Yes, sir.
to lose.
That's right.
I love to read what he said. There's others that I have that I'm going to begin reading what he said in other words of his. But I love this one. I love this one. So I'm going to read that one. Then we're going to start out with another one. I hope to get over to He Makes All Things New. I hope to get there. I might not, but if I don't, we'll finish it some other time.
Yes,
All
sir.
right? I didn't finish it the other Sunday, did I? So anyway, we'll get to it by his will.
Yes, sir.
I don't try to teach or preach or talk to you when I'm standing up here of myself. I don't do that. When I walk up here to talk to you, I'll wait. That's why I'm slow. I want you to remember this now. That's why I'm slow, and I say to you, I know I'm a slow man. I'm not actually slow in what I really want to say to you.
Right.
Not that, but I want him to get with me.
Yes, sir.
I want Allah to get with me so that I can tell you the right things, because I don't know nothing but him and my brother the messenger. Those one I know. So I always wait on him. Since he said to me, I'm with you.
That's right. That's right.
That's something for God to tell a man, ain't it?
Right, sir.
I'm with you. That's what Jesus told his disciples, I'm with you until the end of the world, right?
Right.
Not that time. It's this Jesus that came to us in the person of Master Farad Muhammad.
Right.
It's him that said, I am with you, my people, the so-called American Negroes, until the end of the world. Not the world, the earth that we're walking on.
Right.
Right, sir.
And not the end of the world of us. We don't have an end. But to the end of the devil people's, his
Right.
world.
That's right.
I'm with you until his end shall come.
Yes, sir.
That's what he's talking about. So let us quote what the messenger wrote here, the black man. I love to read it. According to the word and teachings of Almighty Allah God, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, to whom praise is due forever, whom the world has long awaited and looked for, to come to take over the powers to rule the nations of the earth. The black man is the first and the last, if there is to be a last. The black man is the origins of life on our earth and other planets that are rotating around the sun with us at various distance. We are 93 million miles on an average from the sun. Other planets are nearer and farther away. But wherever life exists in the universe, the black man is the origins of that life. This is one of the most glorious, valuable message and teaching that ever could have come to the black man. The one who has been bound in the chain of ignorance, spiritually blind, deaf, and dumb, to the knowledge of self, only now to be awakened by Allah God in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, to whom praise is due forever, into the greatest and wisest knowledge and wisdom of the divine supreme being of any nation that ever lived. The black man of America was spiritually put asleep by his enemy, the white race, hating himself for being black and white, which is unalike, a made color by black that was grafted out of black, a white color which is the number one grafted color, which is now independent color, because it now contains no part of black, brown, or yellow. It is the aspect of the grafting for the color white. It cannot be grafted farther. Here you have the divine teaching that white came out of black. As you know, you cannot take black out of white. It is the impossible.
That's right.
That's right.
The white people, the devils, because they were made devils,
That's right.
were not to live and rule forever. Their time was limited to 6,000 years, which ended in 1914.
Right.
Since 1914, the white race has been given an extension of time due to the lack of our knowledge of self. They were to be destroyed. Look into your Bible and Holy Quran. The earth and its people must go under the rules of the owners of the earth and people. We, black nation, are the rightful owners of the heavens and earth, because it was a black man who was the father of human beings. Therefore, since we are the descendants or children of the first father, who was the creator of life, this makes us children of gods, or gods, through children in the knowledge of being gods. Because of the deprivation of the knowledge of self for the past 6,000 years, under the rule of non-owner of the heavens and earth. Black is the color you and I should love, because it is the color of the God who originated the heavens and the earth. Lighter colors come under light conditions or through grafting. But the first life came out of darkness, and therefore has the color of that which he was created from.
Yes, sir.
Love your black self and do good to yourself and others like yourself. Get away from the deceitful teaching that you should love everybody. Because thank you. That you should love everybody, because this includes the devil, who is the white race.
Right.
Go to the temples of Islam that are following me, Elijah Muhammad, and join.
That's right, sir.
Right.
Put your name on the register there, and not on the register of the church,
That's right.
which is ruled and owned by the white man, and which is to your destructions, by Elijah Muhammad, messenger of Allah. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
That is a good one.
Yes,
I
sir.
love it. I love it, brothers and sisters.
Right.
Now, since we was made blind, deaf, and dumb to self and to others, we shall undertake a problem that we want to read. We had one last Sunday, right?
Right.
We read two, number 31 and 32. Today we're going to read number 9. Number 9. These problems is something that was given to us by Master Farad Muhammad himself, not by anyone else. No one else. Some say the messenger gave them. No, he did not. He did not give you these problems. Not until after they had been printed into a little small book form. So they are for registered Muslims to work out and to know their salvation, brother. To work out and know their salvation. Because it is sad. This book teaches the lost foundation of Islam a thorough knowledge of our miserable state of condition in a mathematical way when we were found by our Savior, W.D. Farad. Registered Muslims only in North America by Prophet W.D. Farad, finder of the lost nation of Asia. You are the lost nation of Asia. Now, I said by Prophet W.D. Farad, right? This was written after his departure from us. This book was made. Now this is book what you see me have here, this little book here, I have 3 books in it written by Master Farad Muhammad to teach you a thorough knowledge of self. We call him prophet at that time until we learn who he was. So after a few days, Messenger Elijah Muhammad began to tell us who Prophet Farad was. He says he is not a prophet, but more than a prophet. He makes prophets.
Yes, sir.
And none makes a prophet but God, right?
That's right.
And the way that we know a prophet is by the words that he tells us, and they come true. If his word never come true, forget about him being a prophet. So I thank Master Farad Muhammad, whom the Holy Quran points out, the Lord of the world,
Yes, sir.
all worlds. And we says it in our prayer. Now, since we have some little bit of mind to tell us that we know that he is God in the person, and some people said, no, God didn't come in the person of Master Farad. Well, how would you know him if he came another way? If he didn't come in the person of a man, how would we know him? We couldn't know him. We can't walk out and say, I know Master Farad Muhammad. He's a man, but he's not God. The question is always there. That's why I repeat this to people who probably haven't heard. You would never come here to see me unless somebody asks you.
That's right.
When you get here, you see a man named John Muhammad. Well, I am not the one that God came in the person of. I was not born to be the God. Neither was Messenger Elijah Muhammad. To let you know in clear, truthful words, the messenger was born to be a messenger or a prophet. He was born for that. And according to my teachings, what was told to my mother by Master Farad Muhammad, he said, pointing at me, he said, he is a born teacher.
Yes, sir. That's right.
So I'm trying to finish my job as well as you trying to finish yours.
Yes, sir. Yes.
No spiritual woman one time tried to tell me how I was born while she was teaching. She was pretty good in telling things, which we all have a gift to know things. Each one of you got a gift to know and understand. But you probably don't take it and don't know it when you even is doing these things. Somebody have to tell you. She said to me as I sit down in the house where she was having her church at, in front of her while she sang, and rang her tambourine. She said, you, when you was born, she says, you was born on a Sunday morning, and the moon was coming out from behind clouds into the brightnesses of the sky. And she said, you is a great boy. I was in my teens. Said, you is a great boy. So that's all that she, I guess, received. So I tried to study it. Went to another one to try to find out if this woman is right. This man that I went to was a man, and what he seen, he was blind. I joined his church. He was blind, and he said to me when I stood up, you know, I stand up so they can permit you into the church, you know that. He said to me, he said, I see written in your forehead, go preach my gospel, says the Lord. Now I was standing there, in the hell you can see that and you blind. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking to myself. Now, a girl got married, and I was her husband's best man when she got married. And this same man's father, I'm going too far with this, I think. I'm going to stop it after I tell you this. This same man's father, or stepfather rather, not his real father, stepfather of the church, he told me, he was standing there, and while I'm standing there, I've got a little glass in my hand, you know, because they was getting married. I had the little glass in my hand. You know what I'm talking about. I had a drink of whiskey in there. I'll tell you what it was. So he told me, we began talking, and I begged him pardon for standing before preacher, you know, drinking whiskey. I just come out on out and told him, I said, I like it, and will you excuse me? He said, well, it's all right. He says, you are not acting up with it, and it's not controlling you. You is controlling the whiskey. I said, thank you, sir. So, well, we stood and talked for quite a few minutes there together. And he brought up what his stepson was saying. He says, your father is a great preacher. And he was. He says, your father is a great preacher. And you will be a greater preacher than him when you start. I said, thank you, sir. And I walked away after that. I said, oh, hell. Carried my glass and sit down and start talking to somebody else. But it come true.
Right.
I became a greater preacher than what my father was. I told my father before he passed. And he said, yeah, he said, you got the truth. I didn't have it. That's just what he said.
Yes, sir.
He said, I'd have preached it too if I had had it, but I didn't have it. So now that don't mean that he was never a Muslim. He died a Muslim. And he was a Muslim from 1930 until he died in 1947. So, let us read now. You got enough now. You know my name, John Muhammad. You got enough. He done told you too much. So I'm going to stop because I don't go to try to tell you that I'm this or I'm that. I give you that for you to fight with.
Yes, sir.
Not for me to fight with. You do it.
Yes, sir.
Problem number 9. The population of Detroit is 1,500,000 people. That was at that time when this problem was written. 1,500,000 people. And there are 250,000 original nations. He is saying there that there are 250,000 out of the 1,500,000 is original people. He said nation, but that's what he's meaning when he say nation, 250 nations. He's talking about original people. And he's talking about us, because he's the one that give us the title of being an original man, Master Farad. This is his writing, not nobody else's. Nobody else had anything to do with this but him. And you couldn't change a word of it. If you did, he'd make you put it right back. I know what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
So, he says, during these hard times, for the lack of jobs, it was hard. When this problem was written, it was hard times. Not having enough money to buy food, they eat 2 meals per day. Suppose the average person eat 4 ounces of bread, 10 1/5 ounces of poison animal. You know what a poison animal is, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Those don't know, let me see you raise your hand. Don't know what a poison animal is. Nobody here that don't know. Everybody knows that it's a pig, right?
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
Yes, sir.
They eat 10 1/5 ounce of poison animal, 3 1/3 ounce of rice, 4 1/8 ounce of other meal helpers. It is known to the medical professionals and other wise Muslim sons. Now, he's saying here, it's known to the medical professionals, those that give you medicine, right?
Yes, sir.
It's known to them. And the others is wise Muslim sons. Now, who don't know what a Muslim son is? Let's see you raise your hand. Don't know what a Muslim son is. Everybody knows. Okay. That poison animals sound the mental power, 1/60th of an ounce per every 10 ounces of poison animal. If the average person contains 7 1/2 ounce of brain, then Mr. Muhammad wants to know how long will it take to sound the 7 1/2 ounce of at one half 7 1/2 ounce at the above eating rates. Now you do that by figures, right? If you had to tell that part. But that is not so much in it. It is what you had eating, or what that you put inside of your stomach. If this poison animal, which is the hog, sounding the brain cells, which you have 4 billion brain cells, and 1/60th of an ounce per every 10 ounces of poison animal is sounding them. And he's doing so at the rates of 7 wait a minute, let me give it to you better. Let's go back to it. 1/60th of an ounce per every 10 ounces of poison animal is sounding. Every 10 ounces of swine meat is sounding the mental thoughts or the mental mind. It's sounding the brain. It's making them so that you cannot detect anything. And when they are sound, that means they are hard. It has become sound in a way that you can't use them. They won't work like the cylinders in the car. That's the way they work, ain't it? The brain cells won't work because they are being sound. And as they sound them, they get real slow until they stop. When they stop, you is a complete savage. What you be thinking and trying to do, you have came to a point now that I can't do nothing. A man can take me now and put a ring in my nose and lead me all over the country because I'm a savage. And the poison animal does that. People have said, no, we can't take that. It sounds the mental capacities. We can't take that because look, that we got lawyers, we got doctors, we got most everything here with great diplomas, such as PhD and bachelor's degrees and whatnot. We got men with that kind of a knowledge. And you say now that it has sound the brains and they can't do anything? Yes, that's true. How does this happen? I know a brother or sister that can do whatever they want to do in knowing knowledge. If they are so wise in knowledge and still eating the swine, and you say that they do what they want, why is it now that we got to go to the white folks and beg for more knowledge?
Right. Right.
Why is it that he give us so much and then we don't have any knowledge now to do for ourselves? We want to go right back to the white folks after we get his diploma and work for him and tell our black brothers and sisters we are not got enough to go for self.
Right.
George Washington and Abraham Lincoln, they ate swine meat.
Right.
Plenty of it. And look what they did. They was poisoned just as poison as a diamondback rattler.
Yes, sir. Peace, Freeman.
Today we look at the people that eat swine flesh, what it makes you do. And that is the most worst thing that the devil could have put in us. Swine. Because he is a swine.
That's right. That's right.
He carries the name of, well, his fourth name that he carries is a white man. His first name, he is a monkey. His second name, he is a dog. His third name, and continues on to all of the names that you can mention that's not good, is devil.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He knows the wise Muslim son. A Muslim son is a man who have reached the knowledge of 33 and a third degree in masonry. That is called a Muslim son, because the name Mason spells the same. And people thinks that they can have a great, our people rather, thinks they can have a great say-so in this kind of a society. But they don't let you march with them when they have their parade. We don't go up and down the street marching with them. If we want to walk, we get at the tail end of the march when they are out in society wearing the garments that a man put on them 1,400 years ago. Muhammad was the cause of them to wear that garment that you see them wearing today. And the law was passed that he could not wear it out in the public but once a year. And when they put it on, they must at that time show to the world that they are Muslims. And they are called Muslim sons. So we give them the name Masons. I'm saying this to you because this is in the problem. The man that is Muslim's son, he knows these things. That's why you get as much justice as you do get. If it was not for that man, you would be hanging on trees at every corner.
That's right.
Because he knows that you is his father.
That's right.
But the other little fella, he's like a grafted snake that was taught as a garter, a garden snake. He bite you time you step up. This man does not bite you time you step out or into the garden. He warns you first.
Right.
Because he don't want you to kill him, because he knows that he is a poison snake. So now, this snake that is poisoned like that, he can tell others what to do. Now the medical professionals, they know that the poison animal destroys our brain. You know, we didn't always have a doctor of medicine kind to destroy a disease among our people. In America, what I'm saying. We didn't always have a doctor. We had a lot of people which had some knowledge of herbs. Now the one that had some knowledge of herbs and that one that did not have the knowledge of herbs, when the one that had the knowledge go in the woods or in the field to take up this weed or that weed and boil it and make a tea for you, he had that kind of knowledge to find his grass, Muda grass or crawl grass or whatnot that they use, right?
Right.
We don't have that knowledge. We call them people root workers, right? Do you hear me? Because we don't have enough knowledge to know anything. You don't know the medical profession, you don't know the root worker. Now today, thank you, but now today there is plenty root workers. They got them saying health stores. You hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right. I'm saying this to you to let you know how that you got people in your nation that can take you away from this dope by using the herbs of the earth.
Yes, sir.
And if they have a knowledge of that, a full knowledge of it, as I seen a doctor that was in the nation back in 40s, 45 and 46, back at that time, and his name was Dr. It'll come to me later on. He was from Asia, and he was teaching us different kinds of herbs. He wrote it on the blackboard until he filled up the blackboard. I went 2 or 3 nights. I didn't care anything about trying to learn it because I couldn't find the grass and whatnot. He was writing that, and he was writing all kind of grass, crawl grass, walking grass, and all sorts of different kind of roots from the earth, and what kind of something that would give to you a root, like there's a root that helps out sugar. What's the name of that? Blueberry. Blueberry is the leaf. The leaf, blueberry leaf. The root is, what does this grow around in the yard and you go and you put dandelion. They help sugar a lot. Now, that's better. It won't hurt you. It won't hurt you if you take it. But it will help you to the part that you are taking it for. But it takes a long, long time. It's a slow working something. While the devil, he'd taken, after Moses had give him knowledge of swine, he'd taken it and made medicine to cure him, because if it didn't cure him right away, he'd die. He couldn't wait on the herb doctor, because if he had been grafted one more time, he would have been a running sore.
That's right. Yes, sir. That's right.
Because now they are the people who brings all of the disease to you.
That's right.
And say you brings it to them.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Therefore, he is called a swine. And the Quran says that Allah turned many of them into apes and swine.
Right. Yes, sir.
Now we are at a point where if we eat a piece of swine today, we are eating a piece of white man, a white woman, or a baby, or whatnot. If we eat any kind of a pig, we go and we get some barbecue ribs and put them on the stove, thinking that we got something very nice there, and you got a white baby laying up there fixing to eat.
Yes, sir. Teach it. Yes, sir.
It is worse than any other thing that you can put into your mouth
Right.
for food. You can eat a rattlesnake if you catch him before that the poison has spread through his body. If you can catch him while he's at peace, now you can eat him. Don't try it with any of these other little snakes, because they are a grafted snake. And his poison stays all in his body. That's why when you walk in the garden, he'll boom.
Right.
And when the hunter is in the field, he see one of them, he don't want to get close to him, because he knows that that one will bite me without warning.
That's right.
But the rattler, he'll sit over here and he'll rattle his tail there, and you hear him, he's telling you, says, brother, don't come here. This is my territory over here. You stay over there.
Yes, sir.
And don't you get close enough to him. Now he can't bite you, this rattler. Listen good is what I'm saying. He can't bite you unless that he gets in a quarrel to jump. He can't do nothing straight. Now, when he's in his quarrel, he can jump his length. And he knows that. That's why he tells you, don't get close enough to me in my distance of my length. Because I'm in a quarrel, I'm ready to strike. Now, if this snake could bite 400 men at one time, he would kill them all instantly.
Right.
The diamondback rattler. His back looked like diamonds, you know, in check, like diamond pieces. If this is the snake that the book was talking about in the garden, don't you go near him, because that is a serpent, the tree. It didn't mean it wasn't all the trees in the garden. Listen at me closely now, because I'm talking on a subject of poison brains.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When he went into the garden, didn't nobody know what was in this garden but God and the devil. Because the devil was already there.
Yes, sir.
The devil is the tree that the book is speaking about when it says, don't eat of this tree. Tree in religious manner of any kind of scripture means a man. It doesn't mean a tree, just say a tree. It means a human being, a man.
Yeah. Keep going.
So that's why he tell you, don't you touch that tree.
Yes, sir.
That is the devil. Leave him alone. He was there. Now look, that's after he had made the man, right?
Right.
Now after he made the man, then the earth become full with people. Now, the Bible don't tell you who made the devil. You don't find it. Who made the devil? Two people, God and the devil. But the Bible tells you how the devil is made. But it don't tell you in plain words that you will know that this human being was made by God. But it tells you in an unfolded way when he said, let us make man. And we thought it was all of us, right?
That's right.
And we all come from that man, right? No, not him. Not him. To be the only first and the only man God made. You being the first man that was made, and from you came all of the other nations of people. No other people have that color that you have, because the messenger just said what I read to you, that he has the color of that which he came out from.
Yes, sir.
Blackness, darkness, triple darkness. And after he come out from it, he demands everything else that come out with light. It have to come out through triple darkness. You can't see inside of the woman, right? But they have instruments now to look. But you can't just say with the unaided eye, you can't look and see what's inside.
That's right.
And she's fixing to bring forth. You can't find that. But here what we can see. We can see this that has already been born.
Right.
And knowing that it's one of the impossibilities for a white man to give birth, a white woman to give birth, and she bring in a black child from a white man. That's impossible.
Yes, sir.
Because we is wise enough today to know if one had dealings with a devil, if that child come forth.
Right.
So now we have the poison swine that our fathers ate. Again, the poison is in the book of Ezekiel, saying that our fathers ate sour grapes, and the children's teeth were set on edge. Now you know this. You ever ate a plum? No, don't say nothing. Salmon. But I'm trying to get them. Don't you say nothing. You're running away. A salmon. You know what a salmon is? You've seen them, haven't you? You've seen salmon that grow on trees. Raise your hand. Let me just see how many. Good, good, good. That's a bitter thing if you get the wrong one, ain't it? Very, very bitter. So in this eating of sour grapes, that's bitter. So the devils, he gave you something that will make you to know that what you have ate is sour. Because in the garden, when he was in there, and he came up to the woman and he said to her, says, you can eat of this fruit. You can eat this. We call it apple. No such thing. That wasn't, no. That's far away. You can eat this apple. God knows that in the day that you eat of it, you will not surely die. You won't surely die if you eat of it, because he knows that you will die if you don't eat it. So the devil wasn't after her just eating the apple. That wasn't what he was just after. He was after this. If you take my advice, you will not be obeying God, you will be obeying me. Because he told you to stay away from it. Stay away from me. All right. Now what does this devil do here that is called a Muslim son? He don't tell you to stay away from it. He tells his own kind how it will poison you. Now when they came and brought us here from our land, we had pretty good brains. But what they did, they would take the swine meat, the fat kind, from the pigs, and tie it in a white rag and put sugar in it, and give the baby a sugar tit while the baby was crying. That was very poison, because in that piece of fat, poison animal, a pork, a pig, a hog, or whatever you might call him, as long as he's a four-footed animal. Hog is an animal, you know that. He takes that sugar tit and put it in the mouth of the child, and in that being so poisoned with trichina worms, and the baby there sucking on a sugar tit with a piece of fat meat about the size of your thumb and sugar in it, and he's going to pull out one of them trichina worms through that cloth, because a trichina worm is so small he can go through your flesh into your vein and travel the blood vessels. Now, I wanted to show you that part, that they knew it, but they did not teach us not to eat it. The thing they did for us after the sugar tit program, they give it to us in gravy. And you cannot kill that trichina worm unless you burn up the whole hog. Just take him and throw him in the fire and burn him up. Now this is what enlarge our joints and make us say that we have rheumatism. Arthritis is rheumatism just the same. Ain't no different in it. They both is the same thing. So it works in us. And you can tell how it does you. It works at night. If the weather is bad, it will make you wake up through the night because of the pain that you will have. So the medical professions, they does not let you know that this is there when he comes to you. He comes to you and tell you, he says, don't eat any more pork. We never asked him why. Why is it that I can't eat any more pork? Well, that won't do for what you got. We never asked him why. Then after he gets you about well, he said, you can eat some pork now. He's getting you back so that he can come back to you again for some more money. Now the average man, the average person, contains 7½ ounce of brain. Then Mr. Muhammad wants to know, how long will it take to sound the 7½ ounce of brain at above eating rate? If you eat swine until you are at the age of 13, you have sound your mental capacities up here. 13 years is required for it. You have eat a hog that weighed around 250 and 300 pounds when you get to the age of 13. You are in a condition now you act like the pig. You act like two animals. That is a white devil and the hog. Listen closely. I say we act like two animals when we have been lost all of our capacities, all of our 4 billion brain cells. Look at us today, how we act. You see all of the other crazy things. When we eat in the evening, come home from work, we got our pigtails and challenge. We eat all inside of him. Everything we eat about the hog. Black people was fed it by white folks. You didn't eat that when you came here. You ate it after you got here.
That's right.
And we went wild after the hog, just like the hog went wild. New Year's, we eat a whole hog head.
That's right.
We go among our restaurants where you think people is really up to date at, and you think you be up to date when you say, give me some chip horns.
That's right.
Then you think that you're up to date with the rest of them. Eat the guts of an animal. That's bad, ain't it? You wouldn't. There's a chicken. He's almost as bad as a hog, but he got a reservoir in him, which is a crow, and he eats stones, and that purifies him a little bit. So we'll eat the chicken, but he's not too good. Due to the facts, the messenger said, no meat is good for us to eat.
That's right. That's right.
None. The only reason that you should eat some meat sometime is to lubricate your intestines. with grease. Lubricate it like you put oil in a car. That's the grease that goes in the car that lubricates it. So that will help you then with a little power. But make sure that you don't touch the swine, because that's going to give you death. You say, well, I haven't died yet. That's all right. Tomorrow you'll soon be gone. Be as dumb as you can get. So stay away from the swine. Don't eat it. Leave it alone. Moses said, if you touch the swine, you're unclean for 7 days. Don't touch it. Now here's what we really is working at. Trying to get what I want you to see good. The next part of this problem. The average person can be robbed successfully with 1/3 of unsound brain. You can be robbed successfully with 1/3 of unsound brain. If you get 1/3 of it, and it be unsound, you still can be robbed when the other part, or 3/3 of the part, is sound. You still got a part unsound, that's not sound. You still can be robbed successfully if you eat at the above eating rates. Then how long will a devil have to wait to rob of Sad, the poison animal eater, at the above rates? How long will he have to wait? He don't have long to wait, because when you are 13, that's it. He can rob you at the age of 13 successfully, even if you didn't eat as much as the problem saying, but you was eating it. He still, you got unsound, 1/3 of unsound brain that's not been touched by the swine, but you got 1/3, 3/3 there, 1/3 is unsound, 3/3 is sound, so you got more sound than you is unsound, and a person can come along and take you by your nose and just lead you all over the country. They can tell you anything. Let's go a little bit further. I ain't gonna be long. I ain't got much long time. I'm reading this problem to you. To those who shall become or is registered Muslims here, I will give you this problem and we will teach it to you in the school or in our orientation class, in our FOI, and in our MGT class, and you will get the answers, and you will know about this poison thing that walks on 4 feet. When you eat better than 250 pounds of swine meat, you will, at that above rate, you will become to be a person that's evil. And an evil person don't have to kill a person all the time. You become a little liar. All the little evil things will pop up in you because you don't have nothing solid to go on. You only got 1/3 of good brain. That is according to how you was eating. But if you ate according to the eating of the problem, you ain't got none when you're 13 years old. Now, this problem tells us again it is also known to the civilized world that 10 ounces of poison animal destroys 3/100% of the beauty appearance of a person. Then Mr. Muhammad wants to know how long will it take to destroy the whole 100% of the beauty appearance at the above eating rates. 13 years. Any student in the University of Islam will be rewarded by the minister of Islam for solving this problem correctly. Prizes will be given to the neat and best worker. Get busy and submit your answer to your teacher at once. The reward and prizes are awaiting the best winner. Prize number one, $100. Prize number two, $50. Prize number three, $25. Reward number one, a large Quran Sharif. Reward number two, a home Quran Sharif. Reward number three, pocket Quran Sharif. Now, which one do you desire? The prize or the reward? The messenger said to me, he said, brother, don't take that prize. You take the reward. It's greater than the prize.
Yes, sir.
Now that ends that problem in the reading of that there. Let's go to a place here that we passed up. It is known to the civilized world that 10 ounces of the poison animal destroys 100% of the beauty appearance of a person. Look, what is the beauty appearance? You might say, well, this is a beautiful brother sitting here before me, or this is a beautiful sister over here before me. You might walk down the street and say, here stands a brother. Look, you know my brother. I saw my brother standing on the street there in front of store place, and he really looked good. He was really beautiful looking. She was really beautiful looking good. But if they opened their mouth, you find out what the word was standing there, right? Your beauty appearance is not so much the face. When me and the messenger was sitting down all night long about this problem, he was teaching me about it. We were sitting there all night, and he said to me, he says, what is the beauty appearance, John? I said, I don't know. I said, just pretty people, all I can say. He said, yeah. He said, but how? He says, when he was talking about that, he was not talking about the beauty of your skin. You know what he said to me about the beauty of the skin? He said we are the most ugliest people he had ever seen. You reading something and thinking, But he said the most beautiful nation is in the wilderness of North America. You read that, didn't you? The most ugliest people in the wilderness of North America. Ugly. Now, that's why he comes to teach you how to eat, and don't eat all of this other junk that we eat every day, and drinking whiskey, crack, dope, all kind of a junk like that we put into our stomach. We don't use it because that's going to make me ugly. Look how you just eat the swine. You don't have to drink the whiskey. You don't have to use the dope. Just eat the swine. Look what you do. When you get through eating the swine and cornbread, then you fall down on the couch and goes to sleep. A man can come up to you then and cut your head clean off. Why? Man, you know I ate and I had the best old ham hocks the day I had since my wife been cooking. I had ham hocks, black-eyed peas, and collard greens. All of that is cow food. We eat some white cabbage, right? Master Farad Muhammad even told us about that. But you got to eat something. You know, you can eat the white cabbage. Green cabbage is so gassy until he don't want you to eat that. Well, with some people, white cabbage is gassy too. With some people, they can't eat a cabbage, can't hardly even stand the smell of it while it's cooking. He said that's cow food. Horse food that will eat it. But horses won't eat a cabbage. Cow will. That's just like a dog. A dog will gnaw the bone of a swine, but he won't eat the meat of the swine. Give him some fat meat of the swine, he ain't gonna eat it. Smell of it and walk away from it. At least the ones I have seen. And we have had dogs all around. I used to play with them a lot of times. Now, the beauty of this people here in America, he's talking about their actions, their way, and their understanding what makes you beautiful. Look, just the other day or so, two young men took off the coats off of the boys from school here. And they had to put a gun on them and took the coat. Was that beautiful? That was ugly. Not only that, I talk about what I seen. Now, I didn't see that. But it come to understanding that it was done. I went to Gratiot Market one Saturday morning. I used to get up early on Saturday morning. I was working. I'd go to the market for my wife and family and bring back home what I could bring from there. Because I had to ride the bus. I didn't have nothing to ride in. And I would go for her. Now, I got down to the market that morning. You know how it is there on the Gratiot Market. You walk inside off on the Gratiot side, you know. And here steps up to me a little girl. If she was more than 12, she had never been one. I put it to that far. And while I was looking at the lamb there, she said to me, say, Want to take me with you? I said, what? Don't you want to go someplace with me? I said, if you don't get out of my face, I'm going to get a stick and run you all the way home and tell your mother and father what you said to me. She didn't pay that any attention. She said, Mama sent me to do this. Well, I said, well, no. I said, no. I said, go home. Go someplace. I said, leave me alone. Go. No. There could have been standing in my stead and a man that his brains had been robbed, and he only got 1 ounce that is unsound, but the 3 ounce was sound. He could have been standing there and half high off of something or high off of something, and he would have yielded to such. That was ugly. That was ugly. Real ugly. Why you say it like that and tell what you seen? Because I had known already at that time, I had learned that if the fathers ate sour grapes and the children's teeth is set on edge, it was not a grape that he ate. Huh? Well, not a grape. Because you just can't eat a grape. I don't care how sour it is, and go home and find your children's teeth set on edge. It's your teeth that's on edge. It's your brain he's talking about. He is saying to you in these words, you have ate the wrong food, which is not altogether what you is eating now. After you have cleaned up from the animal, you can still be eating the wrong food, which is knowledge. And that's exactly what he's talking about. And if you're eating the wrong food of knowledge, then your children's teeth is set on edge because you're going to teach your child the wrong way. This is what Master Farad Muhammad wrote. The beauty appearance of a person is gone when a child, a boy or girl, gets 13, which I won't talk about you. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
But I'm letting you know how that you can go by it. Watch it. Watch the age of 13. And you can see definitely then it is something has crawled into my house.
Yes, sir.
When they get to that age. Look at yourself, young man, woman, when you was 13.
Yes, sir. Peace.
We must understand this problem here is the greatest problem in one instant that he wrote. When he wrote this problem, the messenger gave it to me and told me, he says, you take it and pin it up in your schoolroom at 34 Hastings Street in 1934. He said, you put it up in the school, 33, 34 was something else. You pin it up, put it on the wall right at the door where we used to come in into the auditorium part and take a seat. That problem was right at the door. It stayed there for a long time until we left there. I nailed it upside the wall.
Yes, sir.
We read it, students solved it by figures. All of the problems that Master Farad Muhammad gave to us, any mathematician that knows the 4 parts of mathematics can solve them. If you just know little fractions, you can solve them with the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and so on. You don't have to learn algebra for these problems. You don't have to know trigonometry. You don't have to know none of the high mathematics, just a common something. That's why he said, the book says, his knowledge was so plain to you that a fool could not err.
Yes,
And that's true.
that's right.
A man come up here, he just cannot tell you that he don't understand this problem in this poor language that is written in. He can't say he don't understand it. He want to talk about, oh, what a poor language. Yeah, but that ain't what he's talking about. Master Farad ain't talking that way. It's, oh, what a poor man that has been robbed of all that he has. Living the life of a beast, of a savage person, jungle. If you're not living in the jungles today, please don't take me to the jungles in Africa.
Yes, sir. That's right. Right.
Man and woman today. These are things, brothers and sisters, that I would love to teach day and night to
Yes,
you.
sir.
I would love to tell you every figure what it meaning about in this problem here. How that we have been robbed so terribly bad.
Yes, sir.
Master Farad Muhammad and Messenger Elijah Muhammad taught us well.
Yes, sir. That's right. That's right.
Taught us well. It is also known to the civilized world. He didn't say the dumb world.
Yes,
He didn't say the savage world. It is also known to those that said they are civilized. That 10 ounces of every 10 ounces of the poison animal destroys 100% of the beauty appearance of a person. And that is true. He's speaking in a manner that the doctoring that you get every time that somebody come along and teach you falsely, it is destroying your beauty appearance.
Yes, sir.
We, poor black peoples in America,
Yes, sir.
if you will allow me to say, look how we goes about today. All of us is different.
Right.
All of us is different. Heading for the same place, but we're going a different route.
Yes, sir.
It is a fact that Master Farad Muhammad, when he came to America, taught you and I to unite together and be one.
Yes, sir. That's right.
It does not matter, because if we are the same on top of the skin, we are the same under the skin.
That's right.
All but the white people.
That's right.
White people is a different people from you and me altogether.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When Mr. Yaqub got through grafting him, he was no more the same.
right.
He had became weak bone, weak blood, and a evil, grafted snake.
Yes, sir.
Then Muhammad permitted him, once a year, to put on our garments to wear, with the name of whatever part that he plays in his society. That's what killed Muhammad. He wanted to try to make all of the white folks to become Muslims. He couldn't do it.
That's right.
Get him hard trouble, then he leaned his head on Khadijah's lap, and there where he died.
Yes, sir.
Muhammad,
That's right.
Abdullah Muhammad, 1400 years ago. Here we are today, got one of the greatest messengers that has ever been on top side of God's green earth.
Right.
It says so in this problem. It says so in the other problem, the one that we read last week.
Yes, sir.
Right. Last week. If you permit me, let me say this. My time is expiring fast. The editor of Muhammad Speaks continues put a part in the paper, written by Abdul Nayyib, an Arab, who submitted himself entirely to the messenger as being right.
That's right. Yes, sir.
To not to wear foreign gods.
That's right.
That's right.
I got a letter from a man, which we're going to answer it, if it be the will of Allah.
Yes, sir.
He say, what does the Arabs got to do with saying about what we should wear? I'm not saying this because my brother has on his turban. I'm not saying that. I was going to tell it regardless, because that was in my subject for today.
Yes, sir.
But I'm glad he's present.
Yes, sir.
Because I have one on my head too.
That's right.
But I think mine weighs a little bit heavier.
That's right.
I don't talk about my brother being just because that he recognized Islam. You can recognize Islam in any way that you want.
Yes, sir.
But what I am saying is what Messenger Elijah Muhammad taught and what God Almighty taught
Yes, sir.
in my hearings.
Yes, sir.
I seen both of them, and both of them sit down with me all night long.
Yes, sir.
They taught me so in such a way concerning my own, which is Islam, until when I got up sometimes from sitting there listening, I almost fell back down. They had put too much weight on my head. Yes, sir. He witnessed with the messenger. The messenger said, don't wear foreign gods. And Master Farad Muhammad told us that in the hotel down the south on Vernon it was. On Vernon, there in Chicago when I last, he come, that was because we left there and came to Gary, Indiana. No, excuse me. No, please excuse me. This was when we first went there, not that last time. This was when we first went to Chicago to start a temple in Chicago. And one of the brothers by the name of Lonnie Bacha bought him 2 suits like these. Not, you know what I mean, in this make. He put them on. He put on one and gave the messenger the other. Both of them was about the same size. Little men. The packages was heavy.
That's right. Yes, sir.
He got dressed that morning and he came to the other room where we all was at in the hotel. When he came out, he was all dressed up, looking good. He looked around and stepped among us and said, "How do I look?"
Yes, sir.
We all looked at him and smiled and started patting our hand. He said, "Do you know me?" We said, "Yeah, we know you. You're looking good." Patting our hand. And we had a beautiful time all day long with Master Farad Muhammad. Now, what did he say about wearing the foreign garments? He said, don't wear the foreign garments until you get one of your own. When you get you one of your own, it will be made among yourself. That's why I like to tell these things. Because we can mess up ourselves so quickly and so easy. I'm not talking against you, brother. I just want you to know facts of what my God said. The garments that we will wear in the hereafter won't be nothing like these.
Right. Right.
Even the ones that the sisters wear with long dresses, she won't wear them. This garment here, you can't go in the hereafter with this. No, sir. You can't wear that, what the Orthodox Muslim wear, you can't go into the hereafter with that.
Right.
Why? Because our subject is not yet ended. He makes all things new.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Naeem was only speaking in the defense of what the messenger said, because so many of our people think that the Arabs today is completely right.
Right.
No, many of them come to this country here, can't go back to the Arabs' country.
Right.
How do you know, John? I have talked with them. I have talked with them. Well, then why did they come? Why they can't go back, and why did they come? Because as we exile the Indians and from India through the states into America and made them walk every step of the way, the same as we made the devils walk every step of the way across the Arabian desert.
Right. That's right.
We made the devils walk 2,250 miles into the caves of West Asia, crossing the desert, because they had started making trouble among the righteous people in the land that belonged to us.
Yes, sir. Keep it.
We made the Indians get out of India
Right.
because they started something that they didn't know nothing about. They began to believe in the Buddha,
Right.
because Buddha religion is approximately 35,000 years old.
Right.
Get out of here
Right.
with
Yes,
this
sir.
junk you got.
Yes, sir.
And we send them into this part of the world. That's why today the devils and anybody else would tell you this country belongs to the Indians.
That's right.
Why? God gave it to them.
That's right. That's right.
No man's land. Europe belonged to white peoples in the instant word of saying, we give it to them because we drove them into West Asia.
Right.
Oh, praises is due.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clean up. Get out of it.
Yes, sir. That's right.
And live the life of the righteous.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Same as the messenger says concerning women folks wearing long garments. The garment won't save you.
That's right.
Don't wear it for a sham,
That's right.
he said. So it is with the man. Don't put on a uniform that messenger Elijah Muhammad made.
That's right.
Not unless you can capture it. I'm saying this to you.
Yes, sir.
People don't want to hear the truth. And that's one thing that I can say today that I heard of Farrakhan this morning. He was doing a good job. In that part, what I heard. Well, how is it then that you say you're not there with him and then saying that praise him? I am this way. I am after what I was sent after. I don't care where it's Farrakhan or you. Remember that. It doesn't matter. He said, unite yourself together. You nor me can unite with nobody till we are right and ready to unite. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't care what he well, what he is or what not, but the thing about it, go and tell him, and I will tell Farrakhan.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Not only him, I tell anybody that I see wrong if they come here.
That's right. That's right.
That is not taking Elijah Muhammad's teaching.
That's right.
Look at the few. We need people here to help me to tell this truth.
That's right.
If you got some truth with you, come and get with us
That's right. That's right.
so we can go together.
Yes, sir.
Don't try to lead me. I'm not a follower. I am a leader.
That's right. Yes, sir. That's right. Go ahead.
I say still, if you believe as I believe, then neither one of us will lead. Let's walk abreast,
That's
side
right.
by side.
That's right. Teach Supreme Wisdom. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Take your time, Supreme Wisdom.
The devil was satisfied when he seen our black peoples in America after Master Farad Muhammad has left us and the messenger had passed away.
Listen.
They was pleased.
That's right.
They said, now we got a way to get in there and destroy the nation of
Right.
Islam.
Listen. Go ahead. Teach
Because
us.
his son is there.
That's right. That's right.
And he's young. And they captured him.
That's right.
Oh, yes, they did.
Yes, sir.
He is not the only man that has ever been captured in the nation of Islam.
Go ahead. Teach us.
There are plenty of them the devil have captured.
That's right.
So there's only two men, God and the devil.
That's right.
If God ain't got you, the devil has you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All of our people don't want Elijah.
Right.
What should you do without a messenger today? None of those others came to us. Every messenger that was raised up is raised out of the nation that Allah sends him to.
Right.
So we had to have one.
That's right.
Muhammad, 1400 years ago, was an Arab.
Yes, sir.
And he went to the Arabs.
That's right.
He was so close to Africa he could have walked over there.
Yes, sir.
He didn't go over there.
That's right.
He sent a minister by the name of Bilal. Sent him.
See.
Now here nobody come to us but Master Farad Muhammad. 1400 years ago. Look, listen at it. 1400 years ago, and here we just getting it. And when we got it, we acted a fool with it.
That's right.
That's right. I'm Moses, I'm Jacob, I'm Abraham, I'm this, I'm that. You is nothing but a black original man, the earth all over.
Right.
One messenger comes. At the time, just before the people is to be destroyed.
Right.
And one prophet comes once every 2,000 years.
Right.
One God comes once every 25,000 years.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, teach.
A Majestic comes every 100 years.
That's right.
And since Master Farad been here, it has not been 100 years yet.
That's right.
If we be still here like this, we will need a Majestic to come.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, teach.
Where is he at?
Go ahead, teach.
Jesus didn't come to us.
That's right.
We didn't need Jesus 4,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago. We didn't need Jesus.
That's right.
Jesus didn't come to the Jews bringing this kind of a flag. Nor did he brought that one.
Right.
He brought a flag with 6-pointed stars,
Yes, sir.
made from a square that you give them to walk on, and wear your garments made from a square, saying, I'm a man that stands on the square. I was raised from a dead level to a perpendicular.
Right. Go ahead. Go ahead, teach me.
Who raised him? Moses did. Went down into the land of Europe, sent by the scientists. He goes in there and dressed up in a sheepskin, got on his all fours so he could talk to the Jews, because they were so savage. They was running around playing with the dogs and having dogs.
That's right. Feel that.
Didn't know how to eat their food. Didn't know how to cook it.
That's right.
That's right. Didn't know nothing at all.
That's right. Go ahead. Keep going.
And here we are today talking about we are black Jews.
Right.
How in the hell did you become a black Jew?
Go ahead. Keep going.
Do like the Jews do. If we did like the Jews do, you would never get Islam.
Right. That's right.
And if we today don't hold Messenger Elijah Muhammad and Master Farad Muhammad up as high as we can, no flag won't do you any good anymore.
That's right.
I ain't lying to you.
That's right.
If I'm lying, I'm flying.
Right. Teach it.
What Jew going to give you freedom, justice, and equality? In Islam, when the Bible itself says there would be 10 men hanging on to the coattail of a Jew believing that he is right.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Teach the book.
Yes. A lot of our people
Right.
walking around here talking about how good the Jews is.
Right.
And the Jews, the man that made you a slave.
That's right.
Master Farad Muhammad said that all white folks are Jews.
Yes, sir.
All of them.
Yes, sir.
He said all white folks is devils.
Yes, sir.
Then when he got to the best part of it, I would say, he said, these Arabs around here, leave them out of your temple. Don't let them come in.
Right.
That's right. I heard him say it. Listening right in his mouth when he said, don't you let them come in the temple. Messenger let 2 come in the temple, and Master Farad Muhammad give him hell about it.
Yes, sir.
That's right. I was there when he gave him hell about it. Why did you let them in? Told us, if you go back to the temple, Kalat, you tell them to stay away. And Kalat told them, say, you can't come no more. He don't want you here. Why? He didn't want them there, and they said they was Muslim. And they was Arabs out from a country that Muhammad came to them 1,400 years ago. Now, why you don't want us here? And when you say you was born in Mecca, Arabia, and Arabs all around there.
Yes, sir.
How is it now you don't want us here? No, I don't. Because the earth belongs to the righteous.
Yes, sir.
This religion here is to be taught only to the lost found man.
Yes, sir. That's right.
White folks, stay out. Stay away.
Yes, sir.
Only way a white man today can become in a Muslim society and stay in there, he's got to submit himself black.
That's right.
He can't come in there saying, I'm a white man. He got to say, I'm a black man. He got to tell his own people that.
That's right.
I am a black man. He asked him, say, who are you? He got to say, I'm a black man. He better not say he's a white man. No, off goes his head.
That's right. Right.
I ain't lying to you. No.
Yes, sir.
And the people don't want to hear John just because John tell the truth.
That's right. That's right. Keep telling.
Wearing foreign garments. Don't wear those. Wear the one that you got till you're getting what you need to have. Wear the Messenger's FOI.
Yes, sir.
Wear the Messenger's MGT garment until you get the word of what you should wear. It'll only will take you to the door.
Right.
Did the angels, as the book said, dress like the people on the earth dress? They didn't know. They never seen an angel.
Right.
Those in the Quran talking about an angel talk with them, they saw it. They ain't seen no angel.
Right.
Bible talking about the angel come down and they got wings on them. When are you going to put on some wings? It'll be more easy trying to make some wings today than it is getting in foreign garments. Because if you got wings, you can fly way up there and get on out of this hell, what's going to be happening down here. The Arabs don't want to see you wearing their garments.
That's right.
No. The Masons, what you call them, the 33 men, they don't want to see you wearing their garments. They don't let you come down. They don't ask the black Masons, the 32nd and 33rd degree black Masons, come on down here, we're gonna parade today.
Right.
They don't ask you.
That's right.
No, and you the one give it to him.
Right.
Give him all that he got. And then came here and made him rich in his own country.
Yes, sir.
And here we is sitting around here talking about what we got. and you give it all to him. You ain't got nothing. It's a shame. It's a
Yes, sir.
sin. Black man and black woman taking after their open enemy.
Yes, sir.
The devil didn't submit when he told him to fall down here and worship Adam. Worship what I have made, what I have created out of the earth, out of black clay. Was to fall down to him. I believe says, nope. I'm going to fall down to him. You made him out of the black clay. I was made from fire. Fire? What kind of fire, devil? Did I make you of? I got a fiery temple.
Yes, sir.
Fire. I don't worship that you made there from dust. No, I was made from fire. All right, then, if you don't fall down and worship my creation, devil, I blaspheme devil.
That's right.
You don't fall down and worship what I have made here of man, I will fill hell with you all.
Yes, sir.
I believe said, I come up on all four sides of him. I come from the right side, from the left, and in front of him, and from behind him, and you're going to find most of them
Yes, sir.
ungraceful to you.
Yes, sir. That's right.
What is he doing today? Ain't he doing it?
Yes, sir.
Look how he got our people out there in such a mess until nobody can stop it now, they claim.
Claim.
This will stop it.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Awful. Let's unite together.
Yes, sir.
Get under this flag here. The devil knows that we have it here.
That's right.
It's right down there in the jailhouse. They took it out of our temple in 1934 and carried it down to the jailhouse. I'm sitting there looking at it because I went to jail myself.
Yes, sir.
I was the first man to put my feet in the paddy wagon, as they called it, the patrol wagon at that time. They don't have them like that running around here no more. I was the first man. What did you go for? I went for Islam. I went for the University of Islam. I made 2 trips there in the jailhouse. 20 years later, after the first time, I went back to the same cell. I recognized it when I went back there. I said, my Lord, look at here. Got the poor man back at the same place. They must have been reserving it for me. Messenger told me when I went, while I was going to court, the messenger wrote me a letter and told me I was writing him and telling him that everything was happening. He wrote back and told me, he said, when you go before that devil, say you tell him that the jailhouse offer more to you than what he does.
Right.
I told him.
Yes, sir.
He asked me and I told him. He told me to say it. I told him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right.
He said, well, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take your children. I ain't going to put you in the jail. I'm going to take your children. He took them. Took 4 of them. Took 4 of my children. That's all right, dog.
Right. That's right.
That's all right. If you had killed 4 of them, or if you had killed the whole 13 of them, the 14 of them rather, Allah would have given me power enough to get 14 more.
Right. That's right.
I ain't lying to you.
That's right.
Blessed be the name of Allah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's right.
One brother stood up in the trial. He said, I got 4. He said, come and take them if you want to. We was together.
Yes, sir.
We was united.
Yes, sir.
He said, I got 4 children. You can come take them if you want to. You know what the devil said? He looked up at the brother standing in the back there. He says, that's okay. I'll get you one at a time. And that's the way the devil works. One at a time. He ain't going to come up and fight all of you. One at a time. So I was the only one went. He didn't take it. I guess he said he didn't want to be bothered with another fool. That's what white folks says, don't it?
That's right.
Rise and shine, for your light is come, and the glory of the Lord is on you. That poison swine has made our people ugly. It has made our people ugly. Be yourself and live the life of the righteous. Live the life of a Muslim. Messenger Elijah Muhammad said to a few of us at my brother Wali's house, the one name that's on the temple on Linwood, the messenger said to us, he says, he knew he was going to go to jail, to penitentiary. He knew that time was coming. He said, if I never see you anymore, he says, I know that you must die and you will die. But if you shall die and will die, die the life of the righteous. He told us that. So I say to you, if you do not take what I have said, then let Allah be your guide. Thank you for listening. We need membership to carry this job through.
That's right.
And I pray Allah that you remain. As-Salaam-Alaikum. As-Salaam-Alaikum. Thank you. You may be seated.